Anybody threaten you or force you to get you plead guilty?
No.
Anybody promise you anything beyond what the
No.
prosecutors?
You said that I had a handgun, a pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that big Glocky on me. I had a 30 round hanging out the clip. I had a 30 round hanging out. It wasn't concealed. It was a big 30 round on it. It wasn't concealed. But yeah, though, I had it on me.
Folks, buckle in, because this courtroom hearing is about to go off the rails. We've got a defendant named Marvin Bailey, and he is not exactly what you'd call humble in front of a judge. The man's charged with carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. A serious felony. You'd think he'd want to keep his head down, be respectful, and maybe, just maybe, try to work out a deal that keeps him out of jail. But no. Bailey walks into court like,
Mr. Bailey, I need your name, sir.
Marvin Bailey.
All right, good morning. All right, Mr. Najer, any offers here?
Judge, Mr. Holler emailed me some information yesterday to give me more to look at and read, and I've had email communication with him. Currently, the offer is no reduced plea.
All right, how you want to proceed today, Mr. Holler?
Well, the offer is no reduced plea and two years of probation. Isn't that right, Mr. Najjar?
Correct.
Okay.
With other conditions, that's correct.
Okay, with some other conditions to be determined. If we can do a situation where my client can pay in lieu of community service, something like that, we can take a plea today.
All right, you understand what the prosecutor's offer is, sir?
No, I don't.
Mr. Najer?
I don't even see the prosecutor. Who is the prosecutor? His camera's not on.
What does that have to do with it, Judge?
The offer that we've discussed is to plead guilty to carrying a concealed weapon without a license to do so, which is a felony, 2 years, a sentence agreement of 2 years of probation, and you will have the opportunity to pay.
Fuck them.
Hey.
Okay.
Mr. Bailey, watch your mouth, sir.
Man, okay.
Here's what's gonna happen, Mr. Bailey. If you keep it up, I'm gonna bring you into the courtroom and take you into custody and find you in contempt. Settle down,
All
sir.
right, bro. All right.
That's the judge, not your bro.
All right, sorry about that, Judge.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Holler.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And at the time of sentencing, the court can determine that that Mr. Bailey would be able to pay a certain sum of money in lieu of community service if he so chose. So it would be like an either-or type of thing. So the court would determine an appropriate amount of community service versus an appropriate amount of additional costs or fines, however we want to characterize that he could pay at his election. He would be on probation for 2 years.
All right. Mr. Bailey, you understand what that offer is, sir?
Yes.
All right, you waive your right. Now you understand you have a right to have a preliminary examination, sir?
Yeah.
You waiving your right to have a preliminary examination today?
Yes, sir.
Anybody threaten you or force you to get you to waive your examination right today?
No, don't nobody threaten me.
All right, court's going to accept the waiver. Mr. Bailey will automatically be bound over. Mr. Holler, as it relates to the arraignment, he's standing mute and waives the formal reading of the information.
I do.
Court's going to enter not guilty plea today.
Hey, can I ask a question?
it's open mic night, rolling his eyes, talking over the judge, even throwing out a bro at one point. Yeah, you heard me right. He called the judge bro, and let me tell you, the judge was not impressed. The prosecutor lays out the deal. Plead guilty, take 2 years of probation, maybe swap community service for a fine if Bailey can pay up. Honestly, that's not the worst outcome for a felony weapons charge. But Bailey, he doesn't even seem to grasp what's happening. Instead, he's questioning why he can't see the prosecutor's face on camera. He's nitpicking, stalling, acting like this whole thing is beneath him. Finally, the judge lays it out crystal clear.
Go ahead, sir.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, sir.
After we do this plea, like after I finish my probation and complete everything, like, would I still be able to get my license? Because I like to have my documents intact, in order and everything.
All right.
I know I was wrong for the case and everything, but like, would I be able to do that?
You have to talk to Mr. Holler about that. He can give you the legal advice.
Okay.
All right, please raise your right hand. You freeze. All right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give today will be the truth?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand if I accept the plea from you today, sir, you give up or you waive, first of all, you understand that the maximum penalty I can impose if I accept a guilty plea can be up to 5 years in prison.
Yeah.
You understand if I accept the plea from you, sir, you give up or you waive certain constitutional rights.
Yeah.
You understand you waive your right to have a trial by judge or jury.
Yes, sir.
You have your right to remain silent without that silence being used against you.
Understood.
Okay, yes?
Yes, sir.
You have your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
I'm gonna say yes to that, but I was already. I'm guilty. Yeah, though, because they already said I was guilty, man.
Sir, what you understand is you're giving up certain rights. You have certain constitutional rights. In order to take a plea, you have to give up or waive those rights. That's what
Yeah, though. Yeah.
All right, you understand that you waive your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Anybody threaten you or force you to get your plea guilty?
No.
Anybody promise you anything beyond what the
No.
prosecutors? Anybody promise you anything beyond what the prosecutor's office has offered you to get your plea guilty?
No.
All right. Anybody, Mr. Nature, daytime, location, factual basis, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bailey, on February 5th, 2024, in the area of Binder Street in the city of Detroit.
It's Binder, Binder, Binder.
Binder Street in the city of Detroit. At some point, did you have contact with the police that day? At some point, did you have contact with the police that day?
I ain't had no contact with the police. They contacted me.
Right. Okay. You were arrested that day?
Yeah.
Okay. So prior to that, at some point prior to that, did you have a handgun, a pistol?
You said, did I have a handgun, a pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that big Glocky on me.
And was it concealed in some fashion at some point?
I had a 30 round hanging out the clip. I had a 30 round hanging out. It wasn't concealed. It was a big 30 round on it. It wasn't concealed. But yeah, though, I had it on me.
Okay. Was it in a pocket or under a shirt or something?
No, it was outside. It was sticking out. It was hanging out.
Okay. Was it partially inside of a pocket?
No.
All right.
I had it out.
Mr. Bailey, watch your mouth. If you keep it up, I'll have you brought into custody and held in contempt. You'd think that'd be the wake-up call, right? Nope. Bailey keeps playing games. And here's where things go from bad to worse. Because after all the warnings, the judge puts him under oath and starts going through the plea process. This is routine. All Bailey has to do is say, yes, I understand, and no, nobody forced me. It's a checklist. It's simple. But Marvin Bailey manages to take that moment and absolutely blow up his own case. The judge asks if he had a gun on the day in question. Bailey leans forward, almost proud, and says, yeah, I had that. Big Glocky.
Mr. Howler, I don't know if you need to have a discussion, but we need to know whether it was concealed or not at some point.
That's what I'm saying. My shit wasn't concealed. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know why I'm going through this. My shit wasn't concealed. It was not concealed.
All right,
Now,
Mr.
let's
Howler.
it was concealed. And I want to go to trial.
Hold on,
You're
Mr.
what?
Bailey. All right, Mr. Bailey.
My gun wasn't concealed. It wasn't concealed. And I'm sick y'all trying to do me like this.
All right,
I don't
Mr.
got no
Bailey.
felonies.
Mr. Bailey, settle down. All right, Mr. Howler.
Man, this is wrong, man. Y'all do
Mr.
people
Bailey.
like this, man.
Mr. Bailey, just listen. I'm not going to accept the plea. I'll let you go forward to have a trial. Mr. Howler, you want an examination date?
Yes, I do.
All right, so Mr. Bailey, you're going to be going on. I'm not going to accept any pleas from you today, sir. If you're innocent, we're going to let you go forward and exercise your constitutional rights to have a trial. So we're going to the next stage. So the next stage is at a preliminary examination. Mr. Nature, as it relates to any offers.
Your Honor, it goes forward as a no reduce plea.
All right. So, Mr. Tooks, can I have an examination track from Mr. Bailey?
Not a problem. It's going to be Judge Sabri.
All right, Mr. Holler, this matter is going on the examination track before the Honorable Judge Aaliyah Sabri for a Zoom PCC May 30th at 8:30 a.m. Again, before the Honorable Judge Aaliyah Sabri for a Zoom PCC May 30th, 8:30 a.m.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, Mr. Bailey, you going to the next stage, sir. You going forward to have a preliminary examination, sir. You got that date and time?
Yeah, because I ain't going out like that, man. I can't go out like that, man.
That's fine, sir. You can exercise.
I can't go out like that. That my shit wasn't concealed, man. They trying to play me dirty.
All right, you can go forward, sir, and have a trial. Have a good day, sir.
On me. Had a 30 round hanging out the clip. It wasn't concealed, it was sticking out. I mean, what? In open court, under oath, this man just admitted to carrying around a handgun with a 30 round magazine like it was no big deal. Folks, I've seen a lot of bad decisions in court, but this one takes the cake. After bragging in open court about his big Glocky with a 30 round mag, you could literally feel the air shift in that courtroom. The prosecutor's eyebrows went up, the judge leaned back in his chair, and suddenly Marvin Bailey wasn't the one in control anymore. The judge cuts him off. Mr. Bailey, do you realize you just admitted under oath to carrying a firearm illegally? That's exactly what you're being charged with. And Marvin? He shrugs. He actually laughs, like it's funny. He tries to spin it, saying it wasn't really concealed since the magazine was sticking out. Folks, you can't make this up. He's standing there, under oath, trying to argue gun law technicalities like he's some kind of street corner lawyer. The judge isn't having it. He reminds Bailey that this isn't some debate. It's a felony case. And the more Bailey talks, the deeper he buries himself. The prosecutor, meanwhile, is quietly sitting back, because Marvin just did their job for them. He confessed to everything out loud, in front of everyone. Finally, the judge has heard enough. His tone drops cold. Mr. Bailey, your attitude today has been nothing short of disrespectful. I warned you more than once. You don't take this court seriously, you brag about the crime you're charged with, and you think this is a joke. Well, it's not a joke, and you're about to find out why. Boom. With that, the plea deal is gone. The judge yanks it right off the table. No probation, no easy walk. Instead, Bailey gets smacked with real jail time. The courtroom goes quiet, except for Bailey, who suddenly isn't so confident anymore. And that, folks, is how Marvin Bailey turned what could have been 2 years of probation into hard time behind bars. Not because the prosecutor outsmarted him, not because the evidence buried him, but because he buried himself with his own mouth.